Hello, fellow cycling enthusiasts, and welcome back to another video here with Trailflow's Dig Logs. Recently, Michelle and I were over at Reservoir Park in the town of Wolfville doing a little bit of routine maintenance on some of the trails there. And it was actually the first time we've been here doing work in a few seasons, so it was really great to get back. And this park was actually the first major project Trailflow worked on, and we started doing some trail work here in 2012, and that involved building and doing final design for their single track trails as well as the bike park, which included various fun jumps and drops, pump track, all that fun jazz. And while going around here doing some work on the park, it kind of really gave me a chance to kind of think about where we've come from, how we've got here, and kind of reminisce a little on my story as a rider and how I went from just just a kid out riding his bike to someone who gets to do this for work. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that journey and how I went from just another guy on a bike to someone who works in the industry. Well, it all started many moons ago, back in the late 90s. So yeah, I started out just like most people, kid on a bike and just riding for fun. And I kind of gravitated towards hitting the drops and the jumps. And from that, I started volunteering on some of our local trails. And I'd go out and do some building for fun. As most people, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing when I was getting started. But really I enjoyed it, and the building was just as rewarding for me as going out riding. And we'll intermix a few delightfully retro clips of me and my buddies riding back in the day in amongst this video of me riding some of the trails here at Reservoir Park. And I like to hope my bike skills have improved since some of this early footage, which was taken between, I'd say, 2003 and 2006, maybe the newest clips you're going to see on here. Bikes and riding skill both have gotten drastically better. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, and I don't have a speech prepared or anything here, so I might just jump all around the place. But yeah, so anywho, I started out like most people, just riding bikes for fun, enjoyed trail building as a hobby, and would go out and build as much stuff as I could. And eventually that did land me here where I am today, but it's a little more complicated than that. So after graduating high school, I actually went and took a 1-year graphic design program and went into the sign industry for a while. And I enjoyed it. It was fun work, creative, always doing something new every day. But after a while, I kind of found myself unemployed, actually. And oddly enough, this is one of the best things that happened to me is I got laid off. The sign shop I was working for closed up, and I didn't really know what to do at that point. I could just get a job at another sign shop and, kind of keep on with that, but I found it wasn't really rewarding enough, to be honest. And while I was pretty decent at it, competent sign maker, I felt I wasn't really making the world a better place with signs. Maybe a prettier place slightly, but that was about it. So I got laid off and kind of took a little time to think about what to do with myself. And at that point, I found this program at Capilano University called Mountain Bike Operations, and decided, wow, I'm going to have some time. Why not give this a try? So I signed up, got in, went to British Columbia, and basically rode bikes and built trails for 2 semesters, and got a diploma out of it. That was pretty awesome. So the Mountain Bike Operations program that I took, and Michelle as well, and that's actually where we met out west in BC, kind of covered a little bit of everything from trail building to event management, a little bit of environmental stewardship, your general university English and grammar program, which is really handy for writing proposals, I might add. And, you know, really provided a well-rounded base that if you want to get in the bike industry, you've got a little bit of something, a little bit of everything to get yourself going with. We also did a bit of guiding programs and you know, bike repair, that sort of thing. Really, really well worthwhile program. And you know, I figured when I took that, I was going to be worst case scenario, it's a year off, ride bikes. But you know, it really panned out, and I came back to Nova Scotia motivated to build trails and you know, really develop our scene here. I could have stayed out west and just got along, you know, a job with any old trail crew out there. And you know, the thought had crossed my mind. Actually, a lot of my buddies, you know, really didn't think I was ever coming back, and they'd be like, "Oh, Brian's got to go to Whistler or something," and you know, we'll never see him again. But you know, I figure I can make more of an impact here. You know, and I feel it's something, you know, we've accomplished a lot in the last 8-9 years we've had trail flow, and yeah, I'm really proud of what we've been able to get done. So yeah, I came back east, worked for another company for you know, a summer and a half, and after a little while decided it was time to go on our own, and so Michelle and I started Trail Flow, and the trails you're seeing here that we're riding at Reservoir Park are, you know, some of the first ones we built commercially, and yeah, it was really great to get back and do some work on these again, and yeah, it's just cool, you know, riding bikes, pretty awesome. But, yeah, reminiscing about those early days, you know, as a volunteer, someone just building for fun, you would just do whatever it takes to get it done, you know. You'll see in some of these videos that if you stop and look at the construction of some of the early structures that we were riding back in the early to mid 2000s, they're made of whatever garbage wood we could get our hands on. I mean, a couple of these bridges are made of, you know, people's old decks, repurposed bits of scrap wood from pallets. I mean, heck, one of them actually used old cabinet doors and rode those. Cabinet doors don't last very well outside, just so you know, kids, don't use them. They will fall apart, and you've got maybe a 1 to 2 year bridge at best. But I learned a lot in those early days, just building for fun and, you know, stoking my passion for riding. And so here we are, you know, it's 2020, and we've been going at this with Trail Flow since 2011, and put the work in, and you can do what you love too. Yeah, so ride bikes, and we'll see you next time.